What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fourth Way Art. It's been a crazy month. It's been a crazy September in 2025. There's just something going on this month. It feels very, very heavy in a way. There's a lot of heavy things going on. And one of them for me is the passing of my dad on August 31st. And the other day, I was looking through some pictures of him and I just started to feel regret right off the bat. I started to wonder why if I was feeling regret. You know, my dad is probably like the first closest family death, next of kin. And looking at those pictures, it just made me realize a lot of things about life and death, and basically how when you look at those pictures and memories start to get stirred up, you kind of want to go back and relive those moments, to the fullest. And I feel like when I was actually living them, I wasn't present enough to soak in those moments. I think I was taking everyday life for granted with my father. And now that he's gone, now that he passed away, it's crazy. I just don't know what it does, but when you look back on pictures, you start to want to have those moments, and you want to be as present as you can in those moments. And so with that being said, I feel like I think we all need to be as present as we can in the moment that we have with our family members. Every day that goes by, we're always just thinking of things, paying the bills, going to work. For me, being creative, doing my art, I'm just always constantly thinking and not being present with the people around me. And especially family, my wife, I'm learning to be more present with her when she's home with me, when I'm around her, and try to enjoy her company as much as I possibly can. My cat as well. I'm starting to play with him more, starting to engage with him more now that my dad has passed away, because he's not going to be here for, he's going to be gone before anybody. So just always thinking of the future or the past and never 100% being in the present moment to be with your family members. I read a lot on about Osho and his work, and I remember in one of his books, he did lectures that got transcribed into books, but someone had asked him, why do you talk about being present so much? And he said, because it's the only reality we have. It's the only thing we have, and it's true. We got to learn to be present as much as we can. It's very important. Living in the present moment it's the only reality we have. And, don't get engaged with any type of philosophies or religions or anything that projects you into the future or gets you anchored into the past. It's just not worth it. I don't, now when it comes to spirituality or any type of religion, if it's not teaching me how to be more conscious and be more present in the present moment, then I just don't want nothing to do with it. I just don't care. That's where I'm at right now. Self-development, all that, if there's not a hint of it teaching me to be more present, more conscious of my surroundings, of my, five senses, of like, what am I smelling? What am I hearing? What am I seeing? Like, put in as much attention to either one of your five senses. It's really tough. It's not easy. The mind and your emotions just loves to drift off and just think of things. It's very hard. We're so conditioned to just drift off and daydream all the time and just lose the feeling of being present, especially with our phones and scrolling and social media. Everything is such a distraction. I have a hard time staying present and staying put and focusing on things. And I'm really trying hard in my mid-40s to really work on that. I'm learning to be more present with the passing of my dad. Every day, I'm trying my best. So wish me luck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one.